What y'all doing out there in TV land, man? If you ain't tuned into Kofi's universe, you slipping. That's why I go get all my info for Black culture. He do the best album reviews I seen. You know what I'm saying? Dope rap reaction videos. He do it all. You heard me? Go to Kofi's universe right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, stay in tune, loved one. That's how it's happening. Me.
YouTube salute. Fat Joe calls Ja Rule and Ashanti the greatest rapper singer duo of all time and reveals he believes Kendrick and SZA are trying to take their spot by having more number one songs on the charts. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, if you've been living under the rock, they have a podcast called Joe and Jada. Check it out when you get a chance. And they talked about this. This is the topic they talked about, but I'm going to play a snippet of it, and I'm going to give you my perspective of Kendrick and SZA. Are they trying to take Ja Rule and Ashanti's spot as the greatest rapper single duo of all time? But let's dive into this.
Speaking of music, Kendrick and SZA make history. Kendrick's Luther featuring SZA remains number one on Billboard's Top 100 for 12 straight weeks, setting the record for most weeks at number one for a song co-built solo, Men and Women. And we spoke about John and Ashanti being named Best Rapper slash Singer Duo. Are Kendrick and SZA positioned to take that number one spot on the duo tip?
But what you gotta understand is we don't know if they're gonna still be best friends and all that forever. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they got about 6-7 songs. They all number one. Yes, they could take the slot. 1,000,000% they could take the slot.
Okay. I like
Oh,
that answer.
no,
They make missiles. Whenever they drop something together, it can be a movie soundtrack for Black Panthers. Whatever they shit they drop,
30
shit,
30.
yeah.
Luther, this is all magic.
They drop
They are fire together. I'm just saying, if it ever gets rocky, you know,
John get rocky, man.
well, then they're gonna take the slot. They on their way. You know, you gotta understand. The thing I always hated about LeBron, and LeBron's one of my favorite players
Never hate with LeBron.
Not hate, but let's say Drake. Drake is one of my favorite guys. So
Drake,
I'm not saying hate either. But what I'm telling you is that now when he's, you gotta understand. Rappers back in the day, they put out an album every 4 years. Don't ask me why. That's what it was. Right? So all these stats that we checking Rock him for and all these other rappers who we consider the greatest of all time, they was doing an album every 4 years. Now you got a Drake who drops 4 albums in 1 year. Of course he's gonna run up the numbers. LeBron knew what the MJ numbers was. He knew it was 5,000 points, 32 rebounds, 3,200 rebounds, and he coming, looking at that score to take down every thing. Like right now, we just said right now, they called Ja and Ashanti, which I agree the greatest duo of all times. I'm telling you that SZA is a solo artist. Kendrick, because why? They probably like, all right, they have 15 number ones. We already got 8. Let's bust this down to 2 years and we have 18.
I don't even think they looking at the numbers. I think they just making good music.
I think they are, though. I think John and Sean players, they know what it is, and they just moving fast.
They crawled so they can walk, baby.
All right, y'all, check out the full episode. I believe that's episode 4 on the Joe and Jada podcast. But if you think about Ja Rule and Ashanti, they made some hits in the 2000s. You think about Always on Time. You think about Mesmerize. It made some magic. You know, you got to give them that. You know, but Kendrick, SZA, All the Stars. I love that track on Black Panther soundtrack. 30 for 30, Luther, Gloria. They got tracks too, and they doing their thing. Do I think Kendrick and SZA are trying to compete for that spot? Like, yeah, let's take the number one spot for the best rapper singer duo of all time. No, that's not even on Kendrick's radar. I really believe that Kendrick ain't worried about that. Kendrick is worried about trying to be the greatest rapper of all time from this era. And even people might want to say he's better than Tupac, better than Biggie. I'm not saying this. This is what people saying. Let me get that straight. Don't misconstrue my words. Kendrick is always gonna have his idols and look up to people like the Ice Cubes, the Snoop Dogs, the Tupacs. See what I'm saying? So his thing is wants to be considered the greatest rapper of all time. He believes he's the greatest rapper of all time. You're supposed to believe in yourself like that. Even though your idols, and the people you looked up to gave you the confidence and, put you in a position that you can be the best of all time. SZA is doing her thing. It's sad that Biggie's not here with us because Biggie was making hits with like Faith. Biggie was making hits with Total. Biggie was doing a lot of big things, but he didn't have that one artist. Tupac was making a lot of great hits. He had hits with Casey and JoJo, some other artists, but it was never that one artist that stood out. But I respect the take, but I still believe Kendrick and SZA when they surpassed of having that number one spot for greatest rapper singer duo. I don't think it's me saying it. I think people are gonna be subjective to that, and some people are gonna believe they still don't believe Kendrick and SZA might be the greatest rapper singer duo of all time, and that's fine. But what do you think? Do you believe Kendrick and SZA will be the greatest rapper singer duo? And not if not them, who do you believe is the greatest rapper singer duo of all time? Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support, donate to the channel. I have Patreon. Patreon.com/Kofi Universe. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.